Crosier Mountain, peak elevation 9,233 feet. We hiked this trail from the Garden Gate trailhead near Drake, Colorado on May 1st, 2021. The entirety of this hike takes place in the Arapaho and Roosevelt National Forest. Hiking stats, 10 miles round trip with a little over 3,200 feet of total elevation gain. Trailhead elevation 6,422 feet. There is limited parking at the trailhead itself. Probably about 10 or so cars can fit in there. If you go down the highway a little bit, there's room for additional parking. Springtime, the trail wasn't that busy. There was still about 4 or 5 parking spots left when we finished our hike around noon. This is a steep trail with a typical grade of 20%. The hike through the forest itself it's okay. It's not mind-blowing or anything. The views at the summit though, open up quite a bit, getting great views of Long's Peak and the Mummy Mountain Range off to the west. Going into the creepy cave. However, there is a cool cave about a mile into the hike. I went in about 15 feet, but I was honestly too scared to go any further. Trail conditions today were very good. The weather was great, little bit of overcast, sunny day. There's only a couple of spots on the trail that still have snow. We brought micro spikes, but never needed them. It was a little windy up at the summit with about 20-30 mile an hour gusts. Being a newer drone pilot, I was a little sketched out about flying the drone around with the high wind, but the Mavic Mini 2 handled it like a champ. Due to the high winds though, when I was trying to land the drone in my hand, one of the blades wound up cutting my finger. Just a minor wound, still got all fingers, which is cool. Don't recommend trying to land a drone in your hand in high winds. Lots of solitude on this trail, didn't see many people the entire day. There's two ways that you can access the summit of Crosier Mountain. First one being the trailhead that we started at, and there's another trailhead in Glen Haven that will lead you up to the top of the mountain that's a little less strenuous. It's about 6 miles and 2,300 feet of elevation gain. If you want to bring your dogs on this trail, this is a dog-friendly trail as it is in the Arapaho Roosevelt National Forest. Very few signs. The trail is not really well marked, but it is well established. Never really felt like we were losing the trail. It's pretty well defined. This entire hike was filmed on the GoPro Hero 9 and the DJI Mavic Mini 2. If you've been out on this trail before, leave a comment. Would love to know the conditions. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing and hitting that like button. It would help my channel out greatly. Getting close to the 1,000 subscriber mark. I want to make that push and just hit that milestone as soon as possible. Thank you all for watching. Thanks for the support. But until the next hike, I'm Dave Spates, hiking, adventure, photography.